Welcome back to the call, everyone, following the prelude call that we've just had. And this evening or today, wherever it is for you in the world, we're very warm welcome back to Ralph Zeitlin. We're thrilled to have Ralph back here. It's just great. And before we hand over to him, I just want to refresh everybody's memory as to where the terms and conditions are. If everybody would like to, if you haven't already, that is, go to the hootless.com homepage. Top right, you'll see a terms tab. If you'd like to familiarize yourselves, read and accept all of that, that would be great. And this applies to anybody that's going to listen to the audio afterwards. This call is being recorded. So we also want to bring it to your attention that if you are going to work live with Ralph on a one-to-one with open floor sharing and assistance a little bit later, please be aware that your voice will be shared and edited for replay later on the call. So the other thing you can do to help keep the line clear as well, if you've Skyped in, you could turn your status to Do Not Disturb, switch it to red, and that will prevent all the Skype bleeps temporarily for the duration of the call, so they won't come up on the recording. So that's that. Now, before we hand over to Ralph, it's going to be concentrating tonight on the wants, really getting back to the real basics, the wanting and the wants. So we're not going to have a set game session for the first part of the call. From the get-go, we're going to continue as we go. So if anybody has a game to share, of course you can. And you can hit *6 on your keypads, your computer dial pads a little bit later, share again, or step up and speak with Ralph and as we go on. And welcome back, Ralph.
Hi. Okay, can you hear me okay?
We can. Crystal clear, yeah.
You suddenly got softer to me, so I don't know how to adjust the volume. Is there a... I see an icon with bars of different sizes. Is that the volume?
Do you know, as it is right now, it's crystal clear.
Okay.
Actually, we'll do a test as it's the first time you've used Skype. Perhaps somebody could let us know in the chat area if Ralph's voice is coming through crystal clear.
I see a volume thing. If I push that, I don't know what happened. Are you okay? Are you there?
It's fine. We're here. Okay. Yes. Could a few people just let me know in the chat? Crystal clear, Lisa's saying. That's great. So if it's clear in New York and it's clear here in the UK, I think we're good to go.
Okay, very good. So do you want to start with gains, or how do you want to start?
Well, how about a little cleaning up? Does that work for you?
Sure, whatever.
Let's do that, and then we'll open the floor after that. That'll be great.
Okay. Love to hear them. Okay. So, welcome everybody. Let me hear how your life is going.
Ralph, how do you feel about doing a little cleanup session to start off with? Would that work? Or would you prefer to go into question and answer? No. We don't mind. Either way.
Okay. What I think of it more as a focusing exercise rather. I mean, it is a cleanup, but anyway, let's just do a short thing here.
Okay. I like that actually. A focus exercise. That's nice.
Yeah, right. Because there are things that distract us from being here. You know, we say I'm here, I'm on the call, and yet our mind is wandering. So let's everybody sit quietly for a moment. Just get as quiet as you can. And just ask yourself, are you totally focused on being here now? Or are your thoughts gravitating to what has to be handled in your life?
Okay, we've just lost Ralph. This is his first time using Skype, so we'll just hang on a second for him to come back in. That was so funny. It's hit presence so fast. He's, whizzed himself right over to existence. Okay, we can rest in beingness for a second until he comes back. Everybody's still coming in, by the way. Welcome to everybody. Familiar faces are coming in. We're now 22. So for those that have just joined the call, Ralph's line has just crashed out, so we're just waiting for him to come back in. So bear with us. It's all the energy tonight, I think. Okay, so sorry for any delay. We're just trying to reach Ralph now. Been a weekend of technical funny things going on. You probably hear me typing like mad there, so we'll just give it a few minutes. Somebody's just typed in the chat area, this is how to do a call. Allow yourself to be present now and then follow with an hour of silence. You know, it's very funny. Well, everybody's still coming into the call anyway, so that's okay.
Hello.
Hello, you're back. Welcome
back. I noticed it says something like first 9 minutes free or something. I didn't know it was going to cut off after that.
Oh, no, it shouldn't do. It's completely free to Skype in. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, but that's what happens. So I don't know where it cut out. I don't know what I was how far I got.
We were thinking actually that were you aware that it had cut out? So it was pretty much from the beginning. So unfortunately.
Really? Did I mention about sitting quietly?
Yes.
That.
So we did until you got back.
Okay, then I mentioned
if it cuts out again, you know, we'll see how it goes. But it is.
If it cuts out again, I'll call you on the phone.
Okay.
Okay. But anyway.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Well, I think I mentioned about our thoughts gravitate. With our best intentions of being here now, our thoughts gravitate to what we think has to be handled in our life. Did I mention that before? Did you hear that much? Anyway, whatever has to be handled.
Just before, yeah.
Yes. Well, it doesn't hurt to look at it again. See if you could let go of wanting to control it. And see if there's anything else distracting you from being here now. And is that something you want to control? Or does that bring up the one of approval? Or one of security? And would you be willing to loosen your grip on that wanting? And just allow it to leave. Let it float away. And how willing are you? I don't know if you heard me mention this before we cut off. How willing are you to put aside working on your autobiography? We all were constantly writing our autobiography. It's so important. And does that bring up any want of approval, control, or security? And are you letting it go? That's the important thing. Okay. Well, I hope we're all focused. And just whatever comes up, just put it on the back burner. See if you could just be here now and focus on what we're talking about. Okay, let's get started with Lisa. How do you want to begin here?
Okay, yeah. Well, what everybody can do is hit *6 on their computer dial pads or on telephone keypad if you've dialed in. We have a lot of people dialing in tonight. And that'll put you into a question and answer system, and we can free you up from here to speak with Ralph, share again, ask a question, or anything else that arises. So now's the time, and everybody can press *6 at the same time. It won't interfere with anyone else because it frees up each person separately. So it won't be everybody speaking at once. So no worries there. Just *6. Okay, here we go. So we have Omar.
Hey. Omar.
Hello, Ralph. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi. How you doing, Omar?
Hi.
Right? Yeah.
Hi,
how you
Omar.
doing?
Good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Good.
So what's going on?
Well, I would like to have some assistance. There is some project. Yeah, there is some kind of project that I need to give an answer for, whether to accept it or not, and there is unclarity and there is a deadline for an answer. So I would like to be more clear about it before giving a final answer.
Okay, so how do you feel about giving the right answer?
That I must do it right.
Okay, well, there's the first feeling. I must do it right. Is there a want behind that? Do you want to control the way you do it? Or is there a wanting approval? See what the want is behind that.
Well, there's wanting approval and wanting to be
safe. Well, look at the wanting approval. Could you let go of just wanting it?
Yeah.
That's it. Is there any more of it?
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Would you be willing to let go some more of it? Just to want it. What would it be like if you didn't want any approval at all?
Well, it feels a bit unsafe to think about it.
Aha, right. That's why we want approval. We want to be safe. So would you be willing to just loosen your grip on that wanting to be safe? Just another want.
Yeah.
That's it. So how is it right now? What's there right now?
More safety. More trust.
Okay. So what would happen if you let go of all your want of safety? Would you die, or what would happen?
There would be no one.
I'm sorry?
I would be no one.
You would be no one.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you? Or do you want to change?
Well, there is a lot of resistance right now.
I missed that.
There is a lot of resistance right now.
Okay, so would you be willing to let go of that resistance?
Sure.
Yeah. See, what you're really looking for is the having let it go. We're so afraid of that place of, oh, no safety, no approval, I'll be out of control. What we're looking for is to discover for ourselves we never needed it. You know, we think our safety lies in getting our life together. But is there still some more wanting to be safe?
Yeah, there is that, and there is wanting to be separate.
Yeah. Okay, so, but the wanting to be safe, would you be willing to let go of just wanting?
Yeah.
That's it. The wanting it isn't going to make you safe. The greatest safety is in the not wanting it. That's the paradox. So what's your now feeling right now?
Mm. It's a kind of fear of dying, but it doesn't feel like it's related to the body. It's more like wanting to be separate. It's more like,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, but okay, are you aware of, are you in touch with wanting to be separate? But just look at the wanting part of it. The wanting to be separate. Could you let go of wanting to be separate?
Yeah.
So would it be okay with you to be one with everything?
Yeah.
What's the now feeling? What's right there now?
Mm. There is uncertainty.
Uncertainty. Is that okay with you? Could you live with that? Or do you want to change it?
Mm. There's a lot of wanting to, yeah,
Okay.
control it to be certain. Yeah.
Right. Could you let go of wanting to change it or control it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's more fun.
Sure.
Okay, so that's it. So what's there now? Right there. What's the next feeling?
Hmm. There's some confusion.
Okay. Do you want to control the confusion? Or do you want to change it?
Sure, there's no need to make everything ordered. Yeah.
Right. So could you let go of wanting to change it? You just let
Yeah.
the confusion be there. It's not you. Never was.
Yeah.
That's it. Is there any resistance to the confusion?
Yeah, there is some.
Yeah. So would you be willing to let go of resisting it? Just
Yeah.
resistance. That's it. So how is it right now? What's the now feeling?
There's that feeling like it's a matter of life and death.
Yeah. Okay. So is that wanting to you want to control life and death, or does it bring up a want of approval? That's it. Are you letting it go?
Sure, yeah.
That's it. It's so much ado about nothing. Oh, life and death. So what? It's just wanting control. That's it. It sounds like you're doing fine there. So what's there now?
Hmm. There is a wanting, like wanting to be okay, to be perfect, to be good enough.
Yeah. So is that a wanting approval? Is it wanting control or wanting to be good enough?
It feels wanting approval. It feels like a program.
Right. Yeah, they're all programs, absolutely. So would you be willing to let go of wanting approval?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. The greatest feeling, much better than wanting approval, is not wanting it. That's what we're looking for. What would your life be like if you could go from this moment for the rest of your life without any desire for anyone's approval ever again?
It would be pretty peaceful.
Yeah. And I always recommend that as a goal. Wanting no approval ever again. That's the thing. We sell ourselves out every time we want approval. And the thing is, we never needed it. Ever. It was a myth. It's just another program. I need approval to survive. So how is it right now?
It's pretty confused. There's some. It feels like there is some of the opposite, like of the opposite program, like wanting to like rebel or something like that.
Wanting. I'm not hearing you too well. Wanting to what?
Wanting to rebel, wanting to go against, like
right.
the opposite.
To rebel, right?
Yeah, to rebel. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you rebel, would that get you approval? Would that get you control? Would that? What is it you're wanting here?
It's wanting to be separate.
Okay. Could you let go of wanting to be separate?
Yeah.
And would it be okay if you are separate?
I feel like the whole concept is dropping away. So
yeah, because it doesn't matter what's going on out there. It's all in our feelings. Do you want to control that separation? That
not
sense
really.
of what's that?
Not really.
Okay. So is it okay with you if you feel separate?
There is some resistance to that.
Okay, so could you let go of resisting it?
Yeah.
You see, there are no rules. So, I must not want to be separate. I must, want to be one with everything. You feel what you feel. And it's our resistance to our feelings that creates the chaos. So what's there right now? What's your now feeling right this minute?
There is resistance and confusion and
yeah. So what advantage is it to you to be in confusion?
Numb myself out.
Okay. That's an advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Will it put you in control? Will That's it. Are you letting it go?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's the things we put ourselves through. That's it. So how is it right now?
Oh, it's so confused.
You're still confused. Can you let that be okay with you?
Yeah.
Can you sit and enjoy the confusion?
Yeah.
If you don't want to control it, what's the difference? You still want to you still want to make it go away?
Well, it feels like I can be more imperturbable, like more okay with whatever confusion.
Right. But where are you right now in your feelings?
It's wanting to figure it out in confusion.
Right. So could you let go of wanting to figure it out? Just a wanting.
Yeah.
That's it. If you did figure it out, would that put you in control? Or would that get you? Yeah.
Oh, actually not. It's like it will feel an endless hole. It's like the problem is the feeling itself.
Right. So do you have any resistance to the feeling itself?
There is something, yeah.
So could you let go of resisting the feeling?
Yeah.
See, that feeling depends on you resisting to stay alive. You are feeding that feeling by resisting it. When you let go of resisting it, the feeling disappears. It has nothing to feed on, has nothing to eat. We're not feeding it with resistance. That's the paradox of it. See, the thing about letting go of these scary things, these frightening things, is that it's like opening a closet and discovering there's no ghost in there. There's no monster in there. But you have to open the closet. You have to let go of resisting the feeling, whatever it is. I mean, you don't have to, but it's recommended. And then you discover there's nothing there. Just the next feeling. Don't give it more power than that. And then we take back our power, our own power. So what's there right now? What's your now feeling?
There is a kind of doubt whether I can do the project. Like maybe I won't get it in the timeline, all this stuff.
Right. So is that something you want to control? Or is it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So could you let go of wanting to control it?
Yeah.
That's it. What's the worst that could happen?
Not delivering it in the timeline.
All right. And is that okay with you?
No, that's.
So so does that bring up a want of approval, control, security?
Wanting to be separate, like wanting to be the best.
Wanting to be the best.
Yeah, it's wanting to be separate.
Right. Okay. So is there a want of approval in there? Want of control? Security?
It's wanting to be separate.
Yeah. So could you let yourself be separate?
Yeah.
And could you also let go of wanting to be separate?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you when you say wanting to be separate?
Well, kind of. It just feels like that. There's no word.
No, because a lot of people say I want to be separate, and I get all different meanings.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a raw feeling. It's like wanting to be separate from not so good people. It's like it's a kind of
Right. So you want to keep them away, those not so good people?
yeah, it's wanting to be above them, like be
Right.
better.
So
Yeah.
so do you have any resistance to those not so good people?
Yeah.
Okay. The pain is in the resistance. So would you be willing to let go of resisting them?
Yeah.
That's it. They're not here right now. It's a good time to practice just letting go of resisting. Omar, you're doing great. Sounds good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So anything else there right now?
Well, there's more of that. There's just more resistance and more
I'm having
confusion.
trouble hearing you. I don't know if it's my
Yeah,
Skype.
I repeat that. I repeat that. There's more resistance and more confusion, but it all feels like it's better than before, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, but can you just let it all come up and watch the show? Just let go of any desire to control any of it. See, what you're
Yeah.
really looking for is the experience of not wanting to control it. That's the reward. It's not how it turns out, whether these people are going to be in your life or not in your life. The experience we're looking for is that moment of not wanting anything. Lester said, if only we could experience not wanting anything, even for a few seconds, we would see the truth of everything, and we wouldn't rest until we made that permanent. That's what we're all looking for. And that when we're in that place, our head is clear. Then we take appropriate action. Then nothing bothers us. But that should be the goal. Lester said, turn all your wants into wanting freedom. Anyway, what's there right now? Are you okay now, or is there anything else that's pressing here?
It feels still unresolved.
Unresolved. Is that okay
Yeah.
with you? Could you let it be unresolved, or do you want to control it?
Yeah, I really wanted to control it.
So could you let go of wanting to control it? It's just the next feeling. That's all it is.
Sure.
It's just everything that comes up. If we would just see it as it's only the next feeling, and just deal with each one as it comes up. Not an army of hundreds of thousands. It's just one feeling at a time. And just keep at it. You're doing fine. You had a couple of good releases there.
Yeah, sure.
I sense there's still something unresolved here, at least in your feelings.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's just going to be like that until I just release it all. So just
Can you talk a little bit louder?
Sure. I feel it feels like it's going to be like that until I actually release it all. So I'll just have to go through it and just
Yeah, but it's not the changing the story. It's not changing your life that's going to make the
Yeah,
difference.
sure. It's just being clear. That's all. Just
Yeah, that's it. Because when our mind is clear, we make the right decisions automatically. There's no question of which way to go. But we're blinded by our feelings. Should I do this? Should I do that? And that sounds good, Omar. Sounds good. Just keep going. Keep going.
sure.
You know, the
Yeah.
more we could focus on the simplicity of it, just the want. See, the method is a structured discipline. And you know, I'm sort of talking to everybody here. It's, you know, not just you, but uh, you know, every artist knows about aiming and focusing on something. And the more you focus, the more your mind is quiet. You know, a carpenter who's trying to get just that perfect smooth plane or whatever it is, making it perfect, that rounded corner. That's total focus. I believe that whatever you focus on could set you free because it gets the mind quiet. So when we focus on the want, we're practicing an absolute discipline in getting the mind quiet. In fact, here's a daily exercise for everybody. Sit for 5 minutes and want nothing. Great experience. Anyway, I should. Are you okay, Omar?
Yeah, it gives me a lot of help. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Yeah,
good.
I'll just go through
Can you work with that? The important thing
Yeah,
is
sure. Yeah,
keep going. That whatever
just about
it is,
momentum. Sure. Yeah.
that's it. Whatever it is, it's only the next feeling, and don't give it more importance than that. Just the next feeling, whatever it is. Okay, well, maybe I should move on to someone else.
Sure. Yeah.
So thank you, Omar. Sounds good. Keep it up.
Thank you, Rolf. Thank
You're
you.
most welcome.
That was great, Omar, to release along with. Thank you so much. Okay. Ralph, you came out with a great line there. Well, a few of them. That was a great line. Let it all come up and watch the show. How cool is that? Great line.
What it is. It's a show. We're trying to act in our own movie instead of just being the audience.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. Now then, we've got somebody. Now then, this person that has, I think, dialed in is coming up on the screen as unknown. So I'm going to unmute you. You'll hear a message. And if you'd like to say your name and where you're from. Bear with me. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, this is Antonella from Italy. Hi.
Hello, Antonella. Welcome back.
Hi.
Antonella.
It's good to see you. It's good to hear you again.
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, not very well. That's why I've pressed 6.
Okay. Some reason I'm trying to Skype for the first time and my headphones are just not loud at all. I could just barely hear everybody. So.
Do you want me to speak louder? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you as long as you speak loud enough.
Okay, I couldn't manage Skype tonight, so I called in by phone.
Yeah, okay.
My problem is always the same. I'm dealing with pain.
Yeah.
And the resistance of letting it go.
Okay. But okay.
And other emotions, obviously.
Okay. Which is worse, the pain or how you feel about it?
How I feel about it.
That's it. So how do you feel about it?
I hate it.
There you go. Okay.
I hate it to the point that I could kill myself to get rid of it.
A good, strong hate. Good, strong feeling. Okay. Could you see it as a want of control? A want of approval? What is it you're wanting here?
Mostly I want security because this pain makes me fear for my life.
Right. Okay, understandable.
So there's the fear of death coming up.
Right.
And at the same time an attraction to death to make it all end.
Okay, so do you want to control death?
Exactly.
Okay. Just as an exercise of releasing, could you let go of wanting to control death? Just in the want.
I guess I could.
Right, that's it. Just
simply because I can't.
That's not the point. The point is how wonderful it is to experience not wanting. That's what we're looking for. It's not in resolve.
Yeah, death though it's quite tricky. You let it go, and then the next day it's there again, and then
right.
you let it
It's
go
not over. It's not over until it's all gone. It'll keep coming up until we release all of it, and we do eventually release all of it. But you have to just see it. Oh, that's the next feeling. That's the next installment of my fear of death and dying.
But how do you know it's the next and it's not the same? This sometimes confuses me. It's like, am I really released?
Well, that's just the next feeling. Did I really release? See, if you would only ask yourself or see, it's the next feeling. See, you take each feeling as it comes up. It's like when you go into a cafeteria, you have the trays, and you take it. They're all on a spring. You take a tray, and the next one comes up, and the next person takes a tray, and the next tray comes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They must have those in Italy.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But you get the idea. So it's just the next feeling, and eventually they all go. But it's just see if you just see it as the next feeling, and you keep releasing it, you're getting all that practice in releasing, and it gets easier and easier. But if you're going to say, "Oh my God, I got so many feelings, one after the other, and they keep coming up and up," then you're not seeing that as a feeling, and you're letting yourself be overwhelmed by it. So it's the next feeling. That's all it is. And it's your determination to see it that way. We call it discrimination. So right now, what's there? Is there a fear of death and dying there right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to change that?
Yeah.
Could you let go of wanting to change it? Just let it be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the fear itself. Is there a want of security, survival?
Survival.
Right. So it's just the wanting survival. Could you let go of wanting it? Just the wanting it. I guarantee you will survive. I'll put it in writing. Okay. That's it. It's
it's strange because it's not always very clear, like you let go of the wanting of survival, the mind is interpreting let go of survival,
yeah, because it means we're going to die. It's just a feeling. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's like you're convinced that if that fear is not there, if you're not doing something about it, if you're not worrying about it, you're gonna die.
Right.
Which I know it's crazy. It's crazy, but that's how the feeling is.
But look, we spend our whole life, our entire lifetime, nurturing that program. If I let go of my fear of dying, I'll die, and we strengthen that. And now, if we just begin to do the opposite, just let it see, it's just a feeling. The feeling says, you better pay attention to me or I'll kill you. And, it's just the mind trying to scare you. Just a feeling. That's all it is. But you just proved it. You let go of something there. Didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How does it feel right now? What's your now feeling?
It's going to take the rest of my life.
Okay. That's the next feeling. It's going to take the rest of my life. How do you feel about that? You want to change that? You want to
Very depressed.
okay. That depressed feeling. Is there a want of approval?
Yeah, it's like this releasing thing. It's never going to end, and this fear is just going to be always there. And I can see myself keeping on releasing until I'm probably 80 years old if I ever get there.
Okay. Well, you just. That's why I said before in the initial cleanup. Could let go of our autobiography. We're constantly writing our autobiography. So you've just written all the chapters up to 80 years old. But
I'm fast writing.
You are doing it. You don't know that for sure. It's a feeling.
No,
but the feeling. What's the feel? How do you feel about that? I'll be releasing forever and ever, and I'll never.
I feel like give it up. It's hopeless.
Right. Okay. Could you let it be hopeless?
Yeah, I guess I can.
Yeah. See, it doesn't mean
it is. So let it be.
It doesn't mean it's going to be hopeless. It means you're not wanting to control it. See, the answer to everything is getting to a place where you don't want to control it, where you're quiet. Because the entire story is a lie, just based on feelings. We don't see clearly. We only see feelings.
Mhm. Yeah. And thoughts.
Right. That's all it is. So what's there right now?
It's better.
Good. That's it.
Yeah, this piece of the story up until 80 years old seems ridiculous.
Oh,
I don't know.
I would say burn the book. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good to do. Write the story and then burn.
I mean, look, you wrote the book.
Yeah. I wish it could be easier. That's the next.
Okay, I wish it could be easier. Could you let it be easier? Or do you want to control it?
Yeah, I want to control it. I want it.
Yeah.
I want this paint to feel fast.
Right.
now.
But could you? Is it?
Like, if I had a magic wand.
Right. Okay, I'll give you a magic wand right now. Could you let go of wanting to control the whole thing? That's your magic wand.
It's not that easy.
But that? You want another
wand? It's not that easy to let go of control the whole thing. I mean, if it was, I'd be enlightened by now.
Okay. Well, would you be willing to let go of a tiny piece of it?
Yeah, because I'm tired.
Okay. You're tired from wanting. That gets you tired.
Yeah, from wanting, from worrying, from fear, from pain, from everything.
Just suppose you really didn't want to control your life. You didn't want to control anything. What would life be like?
Great.
Okay. How do you know?
Because I would I would relax. My mind wouldn't speed up making more stories of what's going to happen.
So you already know. You already know the answer. But it's the nature of the mind. You can't leave me. I'm your story. You have to pay attention to me. You have to, we're constantly gravitating back into that mind, into that story.
Yeah,
it's important to
absorbing.
Right. Let the story be the story. How dependent are you on your story for your happiness?
I'm constantly thinking back at it and wanting to change it.
Right. Well, that's where the pain, all your pain.
That I made mistakes all over the place.
Right.
I shouldn't have done that. I should have done that.
And so what? Could you let it be totally okay with you that you made mistakes? Or does it bring up a want of approval, a want of control?
It brings up a want of perfectionism.
A want of perfectionism. So it's not perfect? You're saying it's not perfect, it has to be fixed?
It has to be fixed, yeah.
Yeah, could you let go of wanting to fix it?
Yeah.
See, what you're really looking for is that experience of not wanting to change anything. That's where the perfection is. When something is perfect, it doesn't have to be changed. It doesn't have to be fixed. Nothing has to be fixed. But you have to let go of your desire to fix it. But that's what we're looking for. So what's there right now? Are you still wanting to fix it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just as an exercise in releasing, could you let go of wanting to fix it, wanting to change it, or wanting to control it, whichever seems, whatever hits, whichever word seems right to you?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing my best.
Right, that's it. See, the thing is, whatever's going on in the story, it does not define who you are. We're so identified with the story. We don't realize this incredible being we are, this wonderful, loving, infinite being that we are, which, doesn't have to be fixed. And then when we get there, our mind is clear and we see everything that has to be done easily. So what's there right now?
There's a deep pain about the death of a person that I admired and I liked at only 28, which I found out a few days ago.
Right. So what you're now feeling about it? What does that bring up in you? Are you
Very deep sadness.
Yeah, that's sadness.
And fear.
Right.
And fear for myself.
Okay, so what are you expecting in your feelings? What do your feelings tell you that you're expecting?
That it shouldn't have happened. That it's wrong to die at 28.
Right, that's understandable. Yeah, of course it's sad, but it's the wanting to change it. Could you let go of wanting to change it?
more difficult there.
Yeah, you want to control.
Rage.
Right. That's just the next feeling. The rage.
It seems like there's like a group of feelings all dancing together.
Right. And how do you feel about that?
Powerless.
Powerless. Could you let go of wanting power? Just another form of wanting control, wanting power.
And if I let go of this, I feel the fear coming up even stronger.
Right. Okay. So what are you afraid of?
Sometimes I don't even know.
I'm having trouble
like,
hearing.
You know, when you lose it, it's like you let go of control and you think, oh my God, I'm letting go of control.
No, you're not letting go.
Oh, it's not safe.
Okay, but Antonella, you're not letting go of control. You're letting go of wanting control. And that's the important point. You know, we get so emotional, we get so caught up in our battle, in our fight with this. We say, let go of wanting control, and all we hear is, oh, I have to let go of control, I'll lose control. No, try letting go of wanting it. It's the wanting that hurts. All the pain is in the wanting. That's the thing we have to see. The pain is in the wanting. And if you could let go of wanting, that takes courage. That puts you immediately into courageousness. Every time you release wanting approval, control, security, you're automatically in courageousness. And that gives you a better viewpoint, a clearer mind to continue on. So right now, what's the feeling that's right there that you're looking at?
Sadness.
I'm sorry?
Deep sadness about this thing that I told you about the death.
Okay, yes, I understand. Are you resisting that sadness?
I don't like to feel that sad. Yeah.
Right.
I could call that resistance.
Yeah, okay. But it's the resistance that hurts, not the sadness. Could you let go of resisting? Just take a chance. See what happens. Would you be willing to just...
The sadness comes up.
Yeah, could you let it be there? Just see if you could allow it to be there.
Yes.
Okay, I think it was Yogananda who said, if you let life strike you, it'll do it less cruelly than your own imagination will. And that's what happens when we let go of resistance or the want. We're letting go of that imagination. Look, I repeat, that's fine. That's fine. Enjoy the cry. Let yourself feel what you feel. That's your right. You have every right to feel any way you like about anything.
I love this person.
Okay, that's fine. That's better than suppressing it. Allow yourself to feel it. And while you're feeling that grief, would you like to change it?
No.
Okay. So see if while you're in that grief, see what it is you're wanting. What are you reaching for? Control? Are you reaching for approval? Security? Safety?
I just wish that this person was still here now.
So you want it to be different?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you let go of wanting it to be different? It's just the wanting. Free yourself from the wanting.
Yeah.
Okay. Antonella, this person made a decision, consciously or unconsciously. This person went in the direction that he wanted to go, consciously or unconsciously. Could you allow that to be okay?
It's like there's a fear of loving people because it might die. It might disappear one moment.
Right. So it's the fear of your own dying. Is that what it is?
There's a fear of love as well.
Okay. I'm not hearing you too clearly. It's the fear of what?
Of loving someone, because you love someone and then the next time you know it's gone. And
okay, that sounds like a program. And you keep that alive by believing that. Can you continue loving this person even though he's gone?
Yeah, I can.
That's it. I remember Lester saying to me that he said grief is a feeling of separation. Love is a feeling of oneness. When someone dies, if we would change the grief into love, that person would always be with us. So that's something you might want to try doing. Every time you feel the sadness, the grief, change it into a feeling of love for that person. And see if you can allow him to be wherever he is. Wherever that may be. Otherwise,
I'll do my best.
Otherwise, it's just a question of I want what I want. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's very costly.
Right. Okay. So what is it you're losing aside from the person? I mean, are you losing approval? Are you losing control? What is it you're losing here?
It's just, as I said before, it seems.
Look, can you change it?
That the love that you give someone wasted when that person all of a sudden.
You know, Antonella, real love is not wasted. It's eternal. When you're not wanting to change someone, when you have no desire to control someone, dead or alive, you're automatically loving. See, wanting anything is non-love. You're wanting it to be different. That's not love. You want to control it. The wanting to control is not love. The highest love is...
I know, but what do you do with the grief?
What do you do with the grief? You don't do anything with it. You let go of wanting to control it. Could you do that? It's just another want. Could you let go of wanting to control the grief? Just try a little bit of it. See if you could do that.
Yeah. Okay.
How was that?
I'll cry.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The pain is in wanting to change it, wanting to control it. And if you just keep chipping away at that, little by little, you'll see that. Can you change it?
No.
Okay. So you're beating yourself into it's an impossible situation. See what happens when you let go of wanting to change it. Again, the pain is in the wanting.
Yeah.
I'd say stop beating up on yourself. Let yourself off the hook. How does it reflect? How does this person's leaving, death, how does that reflect on you and who you are? What does that mean to you?
I don't know, it just stirred up a lot of sadness, a lot of grief.
Right, yeah.
And fear, an anger.
Right. All of the above.
As I said, I didn't, my ego is saying it shouldn't have happened. It's wrong.
Right. So, can you let it be wrong? It doesn't matter what it is. Let it be that way. Look, you're doing fine, Antonella. You're letting go of little things, and that's it. It's something this happened recently, right? Okay, so it pushed a lot of buttons.
It did.
Yeah. Okay, so just recognize that. It's not all over for you.
No, it'll take some time.
Okay, but so it'll take some time. It'll take less time if you don't want to control time. If you could just allow all the bad feelings to just leave.
Yeah.
That's all. But have some compassion on yourself.
How'd you do that?
How do you do that? Could you let go of wanting your own approval?
Letting go of my own approval.
Right. You're not letting go of your own approval. You're letting go of wanting it.
Yeah.
That's it. See, to me, I've said this before. The greatest when I let go of wanting approval, for me, the after picture is, hey, I'm complete within myself. I am all I need. I never needed anyone else, any approval from outside. I'm whole. I'm unto myself. It's a wonderful experience. Just let the story be the story. All thoughts are just echoes of the story. All feelings are just echoes of the story. But this is just philosophy. This is just philosophy. That doesn't help you.
Especially when you feel it in your body.
Right. So could you let it be okay? Could you let your body experience whatever it's going through? Or do you want to control it?
It's more difficult because it's been so long.
Right. So do you want to change how long it's been?
Yeah, I'm fed up.
That's it. Just let go of wanting to change how long it's been. You see, it doesn't matter what you let go of, as long as you let go of something. That's why I'm sort of skipping around. It sounds like do you want to control it? Are you letting go of resisting it? Do you want to change it? This and that. Wherever you can get it, whatever you let go of, is that much less tension in you. Every time we want, we're tensing our whole body. And to the extent of how much we want, we're a wreck. We're a nervous wreck. We're walking around like a clenched fist. And every time you release, even one muscle in your body relaxes. You release again, 2 muscles relax. Every time you let go of anything. But otherwise, it's a vicious circle. So what's there right now? See if we could, get a good handle on this so you could keep going with it.
There's more acceptance of what happened.
What's that? Are you
more acceptance?
Oh, good.
Than what happened.
That's good. That's certainly a gain. That's it. When you're in acceptance, you're loving automatically.
Well, it's not complete acceptance, but there's more.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's no release that's too small. It all adds up. Every release is important.
The mind would like to figure it out. What does it have to happen?
Yeah. Okay.
Why? And trying to find
do you want to control
reason that makes it
Antonella, do you want to control?
Makes it understandable, makes it rational,
Could you let go of wanting to understand it?
It's so difficult for me.
The mind is never going to understand it.
I know.
Because the mind is an instrument of confusion. It's never going to understand it. Lester said the highest understanding is being. It's not understanding. It's being. So we're in a nightmare. And how do you fix the nightmare? You wake up. And how do you wake up? You let go of wanting to control the nightmare. But you must see it as a nightmare. It's just feelings. See, you're believing all these feelings. Okay? But I'd say just keep whatever it is, it's just the next feeling. In fact, I suggest you write that down. It's just the next feeling. And keep that in front of you. Otherwise, you get overwhelmed by this stuff.
I'm already overwhelmed.
Okay, do you want to change that or control it?
No.
See, whatever it is, that's the next feeling. Let that go, and you're on the way. What you're looking for is the experience of not wanting to control any of it. The joy, the love that we're looking for is the not wanting to control it. But that takes courageousness. And you can do it. And you can do it. You've done it. And you've done it many times. But the mind comes along and says, nah, it doesn't matter. Everything is terrible and this has to be fixed and I'm still in pain and I'm going to die someday. And, do you want to spend your time with that? Or would you like to experience not wanting to control anything and see the joy in that? Let me ask you, Antonella, do you deserve to have joy in your life?
Sometimes I wonder.
Okay, then that's the next feeling. I don't deserve to have joy in my life. Is that a want of approval, want of control, or security? What are you wanting here? And you say, I don't deserve to have joy in my life.
I'm not sure.
Okay, if you're
wanting a masochism.
What's that?
Sheer masochism. I'm not sure which one is.
Okay, so it's masochism. So can you let it be whatever it is, and just let go of wanting to control it? Because ultimately, it doesn't matter what it is.
No, it's just not a word.
Yeah, because look, this isn't therapy. This isn't, psychoanalysis. It doesn't matter what it is. But you let go of wanting to control it, whatever it is. The goal is to experience not wanting to control anything.
It's an easy goal.
Yeah, you can do it. That's it. It's easy.
I'm laughing because I don't find it that easy.
You're laughing because you let it go.
It's lovely the way you talk about it. You talk about it as if it's as easy as making a cake.
Well, let's put it this way: letting go is easy. Holding on is hard. But you discover that by letting go constantly.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
you
it.
realize that after a while.
Yeah, right. Antonella, just going, whatever it is, it's just the next feeling. It's just the next feeling.
I write it down.
Good. Okay. I'd love to stay with you, but I really should move on to someone else.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, keep going. My heart is with you.
I really thank you.
You're most welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Ralph?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. It's unmuted then. Okay. I just want to say that hats off to Antonella for sharing all of that courageousness.
Hey,
wonderful.
Absolutely. That's a tough thing to go through when you lose someone that you're close to.
I guess that puts a lot of buttons for many of us listening.
Oh, absolutely. But there was there's a quote of Lester's that I love. I just want to share with everybody. It's on one of the CDs. If we wanted the ultimate truth as much as we want to be a body, we would have it in a matter of days. That's how simple it is. So it's much ado about nothing. We're so busy. It's sort of like, the tigers are after me. I'm in this nightmare, and you try to wake the person, and he says, "No, don't bother me now. I have to fight this tiger." And you say, "It's a nightmare. You got to wake up." No, don't bother me. And that's what we're doing. If we would only allow the tiger to strike us, we discover it's just a dream. It's just a feeling, just in our thoughts. So, also, I'm thinking about a quote from Stuart Schwartz. Stuart. He's a releaser who went free. He said, "You may not like the movie, but it's the one that's playing." For some reason, I just love that.
Well, we've been busy in the chat area writing down all the lines that you've brought us this evening.
Oh, really?
Okay. We've been busy, yes. And I tell you what, some great lines. We really appreciate this.
All right, great.
Superb. There's another one that you just said right there. If anybody else, how are you doing for time, Ralph, by the way?
I'm okay.
And Skype has settled down beautifully. It's doing really well now. So if anybody else would like to speak with Ralph, ask a question, share anything at all, *6. We have a free queue right now. There's nobody waiting, so if anybody'd like to jump in, you'll be first in the line. So what have we had? Closets. We've got to go and open those closets and not fight the tigers.
Right. Look, are you flowing with the world or are you resisting it? It's that simple. I see it sort of like jujitsu. Jujitsu is where you use the other person's strength against himself. You get out of the way. But anyway, there's so many. I can make so many references, but.
Well, in one of the chat areas, somebody said something lovely. Who said, "One day we'll be quoting you, your good self, the way that you're quoting Lester." Isn't that nice?
Lester had a book. In fact, I think it's been incorporated in other books, but it was called "The Eternal Verities." Are you familiar with that?
Actually.
It goes. Well, it was a book of aphorisms. It was printed in the 60s, and I think it was incorporated. Larry incorporated a lot of it into some of the books that he put out. But I mentioned to him once. I said, I this is my Bible. I love, I get so high reading these things. And he said to me, "You'll write your own verities. Every time you release and you have an insight, that's part of your eternal verities. That's yours. That's why at the end, that 3-step thing, that your ticket to imperturbability, where he says, make it a do-it-yourself tool."
Yes.
And I think that is so important.
Yeah, don't save everything up for a releasing session with somebody, or release as you go, isn't it?
Right,
do it
exactly.
Well, in the moment.
Yeah. But, I think it's so important I just want to, as long as no one's wanting to participate right now, I just want to mention, I said the method is a structured discipline. And, you look at any artist or carpenter or musician, and the way he will, a musician will practice getting just the right beginning to a note. and he'll spend hours trying to make that note as beautiful as possible. Or a carpenter will spend hours and hours getting that perfect smoothness to a corner, or a basketball player, he could throw that basket from half a court away. At that moment, when we're focusing, what are we wanting? Whose approval are we wanting? What are we wanting to control? We're too busy focusing. And so if we would approach the method with that same structured discipline of what is it you want? Are you letting it go? Whatever it is. I don't know. There are many different ways we can look at things. We could do advantages, disadvantages. We can attachments, aversions. It's all wonderful. But for me, it's such a different dynamic when I zero in on the approval, control, survival, because it's taking responsibility. I'm the one that's wanting. I'm creating this pain in myself. I'm the one that I can decide to let go of wanting. It puts the ball in our court. It gives us the power. So, I think it's great the more we can really concentrate on the three wants. In fact, if you look at the 6 steps, what has he said? Step 1, you must want imperturbability more than you want approval, control, security. That's all it is. And if you look at that 3-step thing, release only the 3 wants. That's step 1. So, and the other thing that Lester says that I love, he says, turn all your wants into the want of freedom. But it takes a determination. But the thing is, there's where step 6 comes in. Every time we do release, wow, this is great. I want more of this. And that's the encouragement to keep going. So it's been, for me, see, I have 2 identities. One of them is Clark Kent. So, you know who the other one is. So which one do you want? Another thing this just occurs to me as long as we're just talking. When I was 16 years old, I was real skinny. Now I'm fat, but anyway, I was real skinny, and so I sent away for the Charles Atlas course. I don't know if you're familiar with Charles Atlas. Yes. He was a bodybuilder, and he was like full of muscles, and he had this correspondence course you sent away for. And I sent away for it. I didn't do much with it, except I'll always remember that first lesson. He said, do the exercises in front of a mirror, and you don't say, well, I'll see what happens. But you do say, boy, I could feel those muscles already. Now, when you're saying that, where does the energy come from? It comes from your decision to be there, to be in it, to bring it about. And that's another thing with the releasing. Boy, I could feel that relief of not wanting anything. If only we would have that same attitude.
It's so true, isn't it?
Anyway, I seem to just be babbling here.
No, it's always fascinating to hear you God bless her and your time.
Right.
Lisa actually raised a point. Oh, by the way, while it's on my mind, just want to say thank you to Lisa for her assistance in liaising with you over there in New York to set up this call.
Right. I want to thank her also.
That's a great help, isn't she, with Skype and all of that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I couldn't have done it without her.
Great. Thanks, Lisa, for that so much. And there's some messages in the chat area. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh, people are asking about the lines that you've come out with tonight. We've got them all there. I think we've been writing them down fast.
Yeah.
But seriously, if anybody would like to
write your own lines.
Yes.
You can have mine. You can have all of them. I got books full. You know.
What was I going to say? Oh, yes. If anybody'd like to get into the Q&A session, just press *6. Come and ask Ralph a question. And yes, that's the other thing that was on my mind. Lisa said earlier on, I think I've got this right. Your email address, if you'd like to get in touch with Ralph. Ralph runs a Sunday class normally in New York. Is that right?
Right. Yes.
It is in New York, isn't it?
Yes.
There we go.
And for the summer, it's every other week. I'll go back to a weekly schedule maybe after Labor Day.
Okay. And if they need to get in touch with you, it's rwzeitlin@hotmail.com.
Yeah.
There we go.
rwzeitlin.
There we go. At hotmail.com. And this is where you guys come together and release, right? And you sit around and release together?
That's all it is. It's just focusing on the 3 wants and letting it go.
Great.
And it's a lot of fun.
I better set that up as a goal to come to one of your classes one day. So would anybody like to step up and speak with Ralph? Do some releasing together? Sarah Gain? Just hit *6. Everybody's quiet. We've had, at the highest point tonight, we've had 32 people listening in, which is great.
Really?
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess everybody's releasing.
And we still have 25 people here right now.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Stayed with you. That's
25 people all releasing at once. Imagine what we're doing for the world.
That's quite something, isn't it? Quite some energy. Oh, hi, here she is. Hang on. Here we go. Here's Lisa.
Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Ralph. Hi, Lisa.
You sound twice as far.
Oh, sorry.
Going all the way around the world and coming back to New York.
Go. Yeah, I really enjoyed the call. It's really great, and I wouldn't mind releasing on something.
Okay. As long as you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just gonna release on controlling my life.
Sounds like you just released it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's like wanting to figure it out.
Yeah.
Where to go from here? What's my plan? You know.
Now let me ask you. Suppose you don't figure it out. Would that be okay with you?
No.
Then what's in the way? What's the want there?
Wanting to control.
Right. So would you be willing to let go of wanting control?
Yeah.
How willing are you?
I let it go.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Feels better.
Yeah.
And it's like I know I feel like what Antonella was like, the mind just keeps throwing stuff at you.
Right. And if
how do you stay happy and peaceful and calm when you've got this mind that's just throwing mud at your feet?
Yeah. You want to control the mind? Want to keep the mind from doing that?
Yeah, like separate. Like, oh, that's the mind. It's separate. It's doing it.
Yeah, but that's intellectual. How do you feel about it?
Wanting safety.
Right. So the wanting, that tense wanting, would you be willing to let go of wanting?
Yeah.
Right. It's just the wanting that keeps the illusion going.
And wanting control.
So would you be willing to let go of wanting it? Just loosen your grip on that wanting. Could you allow the world to be out of control?
No, it needs to be organized.
Oh, it does, huh?
I'm teasing. I'm getting over that.
I know.
But there is a sense of wanting to organize, so it's wanting control.
Right. So are you willing to let it go?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there was always that feeling that, like, yeah, why can't the world just think the way I want, the way I think, or
right, exactly.
Yeah, like organized.
What was that in?
And all that good stuff.
What was that in My Fair Lady? Why can't a woman be just like a man? You know that song? You know that he sings. Yeah. Why? Why can't it be my way all the time? So could you let go of wanting it to be your way?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you lose?
The wanting.
That's it.
Well, it just doesn't, all right. If the mind's creating all this, right, creating your world, yeah. It's just, as we say, then it's like you are creating it the way subconsciously you wanted it. But I mean, I'm not trying to be intellectual, but
yeah, no, that's true. But as Lester said, don't believe a word I say until you prove it for yourself.
Yeah. So if you're like, say you have an issue and you're kind of like, I guess you've got attachments and aversions to it, then I guess that's what you create. You like it, you don't like it, you like it,
right.
you don't like it.
Exactly.
So it's confusion.
If I'm attached to it, it means it's doing something for me. It's keeping me safe, or it's giving me approval or something. If I have an aversion to it, I'm pushing it away, I'm resisting it, I want to control it.
Yeah.
And every time you let go of wanting, you're dispelling the myth. It's all just feelings and thoughts. It's like we walk around with this giant goldfish bowl on our heads, filled with feelings and thoughts, and how clearly do we see the world around us when we're looking through all these feelings and thoughts? No matter how much we try to figure it out, it's not going to work. You got to.
Why are we under the assumption that we think we can figure it out?
See, you know what Lester would say?
Oh, what would he say?
Because we're stupid.
we still think we can. I mean, as much as
right.
I'm speaking for myself, but it's like we still have that habit of trying to figure it out. Even though we know to release, we know that it feels better to let go of the want. It's still like, oh no, but I still think I can get an answer.
Yeah, I asked Lester how did I get into this mess, and he said, "'Cause you were stupid." That was his answer. I asked. It reminds me. I asked him once, "Why is all this happening?" And he says, "It's not."
We're creating it all.
Right, exactly.
Imagining everything.
So how are you doing right now?
Just more wanting control.
Yeah.
Keep myself safe.
Okay. So can you let that be okay with you?
I'd want to change that.
Okay.
I want to be fully released on the whole thing.
Okay. How willing are you to let go of the whole thing?
20%.
Oh. Okay, well, first of all, can you let that be okay? 20%.
All right.
Okay, 20%.
I let go wanting to change that.
Yeah, that's it. So we have all these judgments on ourselves of how much am I releasing and blah, blah, blah. It ain't over till it's over. And it's just the next feeling, whatever it is.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Thank you. No, I feel like, what's the difference? I don't know. Like more of a, it doesn't really matter.
Look, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, I got news for you. You're still an infinite being. Okay.
Whether you like it or not.
Right. There's nothing you could do about that.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. So why not enjoy who we really are?
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Better than like suffering and all the rest.
Well, I don't know if you want to suffer, Right.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ralph. That was great.
Oh, great. My pleasure. Thank you.
Ah, that's great.
Okay.
Thanks, Lisa. Now then, we just check this thing. Our dear friend Chuck Goodwin, who also comes and hosts a lot of calls and does a lot for us at Hootless, and he's going to speak with you. Here we go.
Hey.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Ralph. How are you doing?
Hi, Chuck. I could barely hear you.
Well,
I don't know what happened to.
That's better.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe.
I had the microphone away from my mouth.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're.
It is quite faint, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if you want, I can call back.
It's better.
No. Just keep. Okay. I'll try to be quiet. I'll get my mind. And I'll be able to hear you.
Okay. Well, I find myself wanting to know what's going to happen in the future, so that I can plan accordingly. It's kind of like I don't want to get caught off guard.
Right.
If only I could know the future, then I'd be ready. And, things go better in the awake dream.
Right. Right. But the thing is, can you see that as a feeling?
Well, I can see it as a want.
Okay, that's it. So what are you wanting?
That's wanting to control.
Right. So have you ever let go of wanting to control?
About a zillion times.
Okay. So would you be willing to let this one go too?
Yes.
That's it. Is there any more of it?
Yes.
Okay. So could you just loosen your grip on the wanting it? Let go of wanting it. It's just the wanting part that hurts.
Okay.
That's it. So what's there right now? How does it feel now?
Feels kind of smooth and flat.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, much ado about nothing.
Yeah, no complaints about flat.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
All right. Good, Ralph. Thanks very much. Appreciate you coming on the call today.
That's easy.
Yeah. I very much appreciate you coming on the call, and thanks for sharing your Lester stories and your great one-liners. We love them.
Oh, okay, great. I'll let her hear yours sometime.
All right, Ralph. Maybe I can make one of your New York sessions sometime.
Fine. You're most welcome.
All right. Thanks, Ralph. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm going to mute.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
How are you doing on time?
Well, we're fine. It's your call, and it's how you're doing for time. We've actually been here for, where's the time gone? Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? We're here an hour and 3/4.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Well, I'm okay if anybody wants to work.
Great. Great. Would anybody like to release with Ralph? Star 6? You know, oh yes, I have a story.
Oh, great. Okay.
You made me laugh the other day when, when Kate came on, Kate Freeman, your friend Kate Freeman came on to the call.
Yeah.
And we saw you dial in, and of course I said, "Oh, we have a mystery guest here."
Right.
And then you said when you emailed me, you were itching to know who the mystery guest was, and it was you.
Right. It didn't occur to me that, yeah, what was that? You know,
that was so funny.
You know, but then my battery died on my phone, and I had to hang up. That's why I finally broke down and got the Skype fixed. This.
Virginia mentioned one time that when all of you guys are together back in the day, releasing and doing what all of you were doing, she refers to it as the suite, the time back in the suite. Isn't that lovely?
Sweet.
And you all knew each other and were great friends. And
oh, right, yeah. Oh, there was such a wonderful camaraderie, and in fact, one of the feelings that we all had, a lot of us had a release on when it started growing was, oh, we have our little clique here, and it's now becoming universal, and it's no longer a nice little community, and that was just our unwillingness to think bigger and embrace the world, But anyway, it was. It's so great what it's turned out to be now. I mean, there are so many people. I mean, Lester's greatest desire was to get this out to the world. His last words to Larry were, "Get this out to the world." That's all he wanted. In fact, one of the first things he said when he first discovered this freedom was, "How can I get the rest of me to see this?" He saw everyone as,
great line.
He saw everyone as himself.
Yeah.
So that was his whole focus. Oh yeah, but they were wonderful days. But the days are still here.
Yes.
They're still wonderful days.
Oh, they are, and it's amazing. And Larry, and also Haley, and all of you guys, you've done such a great job doing what you do with this and keeping it going since Lester's time.
Right. Well, we all have our own.
All of you, we wouldn't be here now. So
yeah,
we're grateful for that.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm grateful to all of you, because in a way it keeps me on my toes. Lester said the most selfish thing you could do is to help other people. And I never understood that until I started helping other people. I said, wow, this feels so great, because when I'm helping other people, I'm automatically loving. And there was a time where I never thought I'd see myself as loving. And it was sort of a surprise to me. I said, "Gee, what do you know? I'm loving." it was funny. Like it's part of my protest. I was loving.
Just amazing. We absolutely love hearing your stories about Lester and different things. And of course, you see, this month Lester's birthday was on the 19th of July, of course, and this month we've been celebrating that with yourself and Kate and James Hurley and Rick having led every call for the month. So it's been a wonderful month. Rounding it off with today's call and.
Right. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad to be a part of that.
Oh wow, we're just so glad for you to be here, and yes, it's meant a lot to all of us. Well, we have now the night again. I don't know if this might be Antonella back. I'm not sure, but let's have a look.
Yes, it's me.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I just have a question, because you were talking about Virginia before, and I've never read her books. I wanted to ask you whether it's a good idea to read them, and which ones.
Well, I'm only familiar with Choose Freedom. That's the only book I'm familiar with. Is that one that you were referring to there? That
because I have to order them from the States. Yeah, I can't find them
That's
here.
one of them, Antonella. Perhaps I can answer that. Choose Freedom is you often find them popping up on Amazon. I ordered one myself, and there was a copy of a 1978 Sedona Institute newsletter in it. How cool was that?
Yeah.
When I got it. And there's another one called Master Your Emotions.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's very expensive.
Well,
is it expensive now? Interesting.
Yeah, they're selling it quite expensive. So I just wanted to ask whether it's worth, it's worth buying.
Well, the Master Your Emotions basically was sort of reaching out to people that did not have the method, and sort of especially.
Which one did she write? Which one was written first?
Well, the Choose Freedom basically is basically the story of Lester, and mostly in his own words of his life and how things came about. And it starts out through the eyes of Virginia and her experience of meeting him for the first time, and then she turns it over to him speaking his own words about his life and how he came to everything. And I mean, it is very inspiring.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but I read his autobiography, so then it's the same thing.
It's basically the same thing. Look, Lester has the same message, whatever. It's always the same message.
No, I was just wondering whether she had written her own way because it seems that everybody has its own way of releasing.
Well, something. Everyone has a certain take. Everyone has a certain take on it from their own experience. Hale has his own take on it. I mean, but whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So I was wondering whether she also had her own take.
Well,
if she's only telling about Lester's story, I mean, I know Lester's story from his books. So,
okay, well then maybe
there's no point in reading that one then.
Yeah, but you see, Lester came out with the basic principle of the method, like those 6 steps. Virginia was the one that actually put the course together. As far as gave it a structure. Of course, with Lester's supervision. So that's so I tend to go in that direction.
And that's in the book.
Well, no, it's not in the book because that's something that was given only
at course students.
It wasn't put in the book. Of course, then there's Hale's book, The Sedona Method.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah,
got that. That's full of great scripting for partner releasing, for groups, support groups. It's really great.
It's sort of like a compendium, or of the whole thing, a Bible, you might say, of the whole thing, an encyclopedia of the Sedona Method. But the only problem is that it gets away from the simplicity.
Okay. Master Your Emotions has some instructions in it as well, but Virginia talks about things like the aspects of mind, going back. It's almost, I suppose, like one of the very basic intensives that she used to run. I suppose it's a reflection of that.
Absolutely. The thing is, it's all good stuff. But as I said, it was written. I'm pretty sure of this. I won't say 100%, but my understanding is that it was written for people to encourage them eventually to take the course, to learn how to release.
It is almost like an introduction. Yeah.
Yeah. What to do before the doctor arrives? You have books like that. It's what to do meanwhile. Meanwhile, you have all these feelings, these emotions running around. What do you do? So they're just suggestions of things to do. Basically, it gives you discrimination. You get to see, hey, I am not the feelings. These are just feelings. It is not me. These feelings do not define who I am. They're just feelings.
Okay.
And then when you start actually releasing, the experience of not wanting puts you directly in touch with who you are. You know,
Lisa, have you read the other book?
Which one? I have both of them. I will. Here's a hint for you. If you're finding it coming up expensive on Amazon.com, try one of the other European websites like Amazon.co.uk. They occasionally come up on there at quite a good price. You may pay a little more for shipping, but you may get it at a great price. I mean, I got mine for, I think, I don't know, about 8 cents.
What? The other one? The one that says master your emotions.
Yes, the other book.
The other book.
Yeah. But since we've,
wow.
Dare we say this, since we've been talking about this conversation started off many moons ago where our dear friend Chaim and myself were chatting online and we were talking about these books. We went and checked out Amazon together and we found these books for 8 cents, $1, things like that.
Wow.
We both won. Since we've all been talking about it and we featured the book on Hootlist, somebody said, as you have now, wow, it's gone really expensive now. So maybe all the used copies have just been sold. I guess we've all got them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But and does she say anything else on mastering your emotions?
One will come up. You'll see one occasionally. They pop up every now and then. But I love them. I like both of the books.
Well,
look. Say anything else on Master Your Emotions? Does she explain you how to do it?
It does. It goes into the AXLAP chart of emotions quite
right. Exactly. It's basically, but as I said, it's dealing with it not in terms of releasing the wants. It's sort of what to do until you learn how to.
Right. Right.
It's an introduction.
Tutorial, isn't it? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good one for the shelf if you like collecting these things, as we do.
Right.
No, I just wanted to know if she says anything more than what we already know.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. We've recently started a book smart group on Hootlist.
Yeah.
I'll start a discussion on that particular book and let everybody chime in with what you know about it for those that have got a copy, and you may find a few answers that way.
Okay.
I'll do that.
I just always want to caution against being too intellectual about it. You know, the thing is, every time you release a want, you are bypassing the mind. The mind wants to figure it out, and your willingness to let go of wanting to control it without figuring it out is bypassing all your thinking, going directly to who you are. That's why it's so quick. That's why it's such a wonderful experience at that moment when you let go. You're getting. Lester said, a quiet mind puts you in the place of seeing that there's nothing but you. It's just yourself. He said you become self-obvious to yourself. And I love that expression. Self-obvious to yourself.
Well, I know that actually. I had an experience like this many years ago with a quiet mind. So I know
right.
Only it didn't last.
Because you could have someone come along with a perfect description of what to do, where to go, how to handle everything, and exactly all that, and it will not help you. I mean, you can know everything, but your willingness to let it go immediately puts in the right.
You know, Ralph, our featured book this month is The Presence Process, but it's going to be featured for the month of August because we have the editor of Namaste Publishing coming in to talk to us next week.
Uh-huh.
And the interesting thing is, in that book, Michael Brown, the author, says exactly what you're saying like this. He says you can watch a roller coaster and you can go and write about it. You can view it and touch it, and you can go and write about it or do whatever you want. But the only way to experience the roller coaster is to go on it and ride it.
Exactly. Absolutely. To me, it's sort of also it's like if I've never tasted an orange, how do you describe to me the taste of an orange? I mean, you could say, well, it's sweet, it's got a tang to it, and so forth, but there's no way you could tell me what it tastes like. You know, we have so many words, and even Lester said at the top, you have peace and love and understanding and wisdom and trust and beauty. All these words, he said, they're all aspects of it, but not one of them describes it. Not one of them is it. There is no earth language that describes this place because it's not something we use. I mean, maybe Sanskrit comes close to to describing, because Sanskrit is a language that's devoted to this sole subject. But if that would get us free, all we'd have to do is all learn how to speak Sanskrit, we'd be free. But it doesn't work that way.
Well, just to close that question from Antonella, I'm just going to mute your line again, Antonella. But Jay, in the chat area, Jay has checked for us on Amazon, and that book we were talking about is now up for $160. Wow.
Wow. Well, I guess
amazing.
A collector's item at this point.
I guess it might well be, yeah.
You mean I could sell my copy for $160?
There you go.
I'll give it to you for $150. How's
that? Yes. And we have a question for you as well.
Okay.
Our friend James has asked, would it be possible at all to talk a little about your friend from then, Stuart Schwartz, who you mentioned earlier, and you said had become free, as a few people haven't heard about him until today?
Oh, I see. Well, I don't know. I have not been in touch with him since. I ran into him maybe once or twice. We just had a few words. In the very beginning, I felt very resistant to him, and then when I ran into him, in fact, I think it was in the last year, and I said, "It's very interesting, Stuart. I'm actually liking you. Is it you or me?" And he looks at me, smiles. He said, "It's probably both of us." But so I don't know too much about what he's doing, and I really wouldn't be able to answer that. I know he gives thought songs and things like that.
In New York or
I don't know. I really don't know. I've not. I'm sure you could Google him maybe or find out.
Thank you for bringing that to us. That's fascinating.
Yeah, I really don't know. I wish I could tell you more, but that's it. Well, anyway, we've reached the 2-hour mark.
We have. Amazing.
And if someone wants to work, I'd be happy to stay on and work.
Okay.
But if
That's a great opportunity. So is there anybody who'd like to join the Q&A? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll clear this queue, and then you'll hear a message again. There we go. If anybody else would like to step up, it's a great opportunity because, dear Ralph can't make the calls every week on a Sunday because he's doing his own class. So we're very grateful when he does have time to come in and do this. So he's here right now and offered to stay on a little longer. So if anyone else would like to jump in, please do. *6. If not, we'll start winding down, I guess.
Yeah, because I guess it's sort of my dinner time.
Well, let's do that because nobody's jumped in immediately.
Yeah.
So
okay. Well, listen. My love to all of you, and keep letting go of those wants. There's nothing out there. Lester said there's nothing out there but our consciousness. So, okay. So it's been a lot of fun, and thank you all. Thank you, Lisa. It's always a pleasure. And I'll learn how to use the Skype better. Maybe I'll learn how to control the volume here or something.
I think it's gone very well. It's settled down and been able to
well,
get you out.
Partly is because I have pressed the earphones to my ears as hard as I could.
Oh my!
And it sort of made it a little bit louder. So, but I'll see if I could adjust that. Anyway, I'll look forward to the next time.
Yes, absolutely.
And, just be happy, and if you're not, you know what to do.
Ralph, thank you so much for being here.
Ernie was one of the first teachers, Ernie Castaldo, and everyone loved him. He passed away a few years ago. And every conversation between the two of us would end with not goodbye, but you know what to do. And we would leave. Because what else is there to do except release? Okay, anyway, thank you again. I'll take my leave of you. How do I how do I hang up? Oh, it says end call.
You should see a little red button.
There's a little red button that says end call. I'm going to do that right now. So I love you all, and be well.
Thank you, Ralph, and you know what to do then.
You know. Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a great week. Okay. Well, last but not least, thank you so much to Ralph for being here. That's already said. And thanks to Lisa for all the assistance in helping the Skype session and for Ralph to get on Skype for the very first time. And also, just a reminder that next week, as if this hasn't been enough, for a wonderful Leicester month, rounding up the month of Leicester's birthday with Ralph there. Just phenomenal having Leicester's instructors and teachers and workshop leaders and students on the calls. We feel really blessed about that. As if it isn't enough, coming in very specially for the very first time on Saturday for the Dance of Intimacy relationship call next week, James Hurley is going to do that one. And also he'll be back on the 21st for this call as well. And then following that on Sunday, as I briefly mentioned there, we have David Robert Ord, who is main editor for Namaste Publishing and also the narrator on the new audio version of The Presence Process, written by Michael Brown. He's coming in on Sunday to do a question and answer session. So it won't be formulated releasing as such, it'll be question and answer session. So we've thought of everything there. We've decided to run a prelude call starting an hour and a half like we did today before the main call, where Chuck is going to run a prelude call there. So we will be doing some open floor sharing and assistance on our Presence prelude call. So it's going to be a nice long one again next week. So that said, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for staying with us right until the end. It's been a long call and many of you have stayed through right till the end. And I'm going to stop the recording now. The line's going to stay open if anybody wants to chat on the line live for a while, discuss the call or anything else. It's perfectly fine. But thank you everybody, and we'll see you next week. Have a great week.